Friday, May the 12th, 2017, Sean invited me and his friend Joe from Florida to do some hog hunting in Wood County. We spent the majority of that morning touring the property, filling the feeders, and seeing where there might be hog movement. Later that afternoon, we had fun sighting in Joe's 45-70, and this is my first opportunity to shoot this classic caliber. Around 6 p.m. we got set up for that evening's hunt, and after negotiating, Sean decided to put me into box blind number 1. Now typically I'm not a fan of hunting out of these boxes, but Sean's never shot anything out of this location, and I was excited for that first opportunity. Earlier that day we noticed there were hog prints on the main road leading up to the feeder, so I decided to take a quarter bag of corn, pour it on the main road, and drop syrup on top of that, and there was definitely signs of hog activity underneath the feeder. As soon as the sun slipped behind the trees, these deer started to show up. This is an MLD property with a healthy population of deer, and as you can see here, these are all nubbing bucks. It'll be interesting to see how they will grow into the fall. At exactly 9:05, this boar emerged from the dark. The 6.5 Creedmoor with a 143 grain ELD-x bullet dropped this massive boar in its track. I attempted to drag it away, but could only make it about 30 yards before I was exhausted. I had barely gotten back into the blind and turned on my thermal to notice that there was a young whelp crossing the field. After watching this video in slow motion, this coyote was hit high in the shoulder. There was no blood trace, nor could we find it the next morning. This is a massive boar. Look at these tusks. You ever seen a double split tusk like that before? It's crazy. Look at the split in that ear. I'll get a tape measure on this, but this is usually 240, 250. Okay, this is gonna be fun. Let me tell you, if this wasn't downhill, there's no way I was gonna move this thing.
I was gonna say, you did a good job dragging it out there.
I just wanted to get it away from the frickin' feeder. Oh my gosh. Yeah, this thing is not a tiny one. Yep, it beat my record. Let me just say my last one was right here, 42 and a half. Oh my gosh. Look at this. Huh? Yeah, this is a 40, really tight. Yeah, right at 46. Yep, it's my new record. Ugh. The following day, I hunted in this large blind dominium. It looks over a pasture that stretches 220 yards to my south and 75 yards down to my north, and this long road that this coyote started walking in. When he got within 50 yards, I took the shot and he dropped instantly. And then right at dusk, a group of deer moved in from the northwest corner, and this one deer got within 25 yards of the blind. Sean was hunting to my northeast, and around 10 o'clock p.m. I heard a shot in his direction, and we'll pick up the action from here. The 180 grain Remington Core-Lokt bullet absolutely slammed this boar, causing him to buck. Unfortunately, Sean was not able to recover this boar, having 3 emergencies, including myself, his friend Eddie, and getting Joe to the airport in time. And finally, I want to thank my friend Sean for inviting me out to his property. I now have a new record boar for 2017, weighing in at 260 pounds. We always have fun with his tracking dog, Loki, and you guys stay tuned for my next adventure.
Come on.